Welcome, James from Southport Automart. Today in the sunshine I'm going to bring to you a very well spec'd, very nice. I've never been inside one of these. This has got loads of gadgets and gizmos on it. C4 Picasso 1.6 HDI Airdream Platinum, and it's the EGS65 door, so that's a rather mouthful really, but it is a Citroen C4 Picasso in red. To summarise that fact, it's done 48,599 miles, 2 registered keepers, CO2 emissions 130 grams per kilometre for your road tax. Round town it does 53.3 to the gallon, 60.1 on a run, combined 56.5. It's really good on fuel. 0 to 60 13.5 seconds, 112 miles an hour top speed, 110 horsepower diesel. So for lugging the family round on around town or on a run, these are so practical. So going inside, I'm going to have to illustrate some of the obvious bits with these. You got electric windows. Your dual zone climate control, you're actually set individually on whichever side you're at. So obviously this is your own control unit. You've got another one on that side. You've got all the facilities on there for your speed, and petrol, how many miles, the DAB radio, all that kind of stuff comes up on there. Additional storage space in the middle. Big captain's chairs in the front. Privacy glass in the back, alloy wheels, lovely metallic red paint as you'll note. These are so practical. They're individual seats these, so they come forward, down, side, backwards and forwards. ISOFIX settings as well. The other good thing with these is look at the size of that boot. There's absolutely huge boot space. I say you can actually fold these down, so you've got a lovely massive, almost like a van size. You've got very high loading space on the top there as well. And as you'll note, if I just go back, how much, not just the fact of how high it is, it's how much that's recessed there. So you've got quite a large loading bay in that section as well, because mostly if they're like that as such, pardon obviously the expression in my hand, trying to get them in is fine, but that extra bit and the fact that it goes back means it's very good and very easy to get some of the larger bits in there as well. So the purpose of these videos is show the cars in greater detail. So if there's any illustration, marks, scratches, I'll gladly do any additional videos to show that fact in further detail if you want me to. But this is just a walk round as if you're here having a look around the car. If you are buying and looking from a distance, this is obviously to try and help, aid, see if you obviously like the car before you come down. Some people obviously buy pending obviously viewing it, so again that's just another one, is just to obviously help with that factor. You've got lovely picnic trays on the back here. And obviously you've got additional pockets in there. You've got your vent controls on each side for your back passengers. Just getting in, obviously you've got all your electric window switches and your mirrors on there. Again, your air conditioning controls and your climate control for this side is here, and you can obviously isolate and adjust the other ones on the other side. My apologies, just trying to get... There we go. I'm just trying to turn the stereo off. Obviously they're quite self-explanatory. You've got parking sensors and things on there. You've got the 2 keys, flappy paddle gearbox, because that actually is the gear lever, if you will. So obviously you just pull that down to automatic mode. Manual mode if you want to hold the gears, and as I said, change through the paddles, or just nudge it up to reverse, and it obviously engages reverse. Your indicator selectors on there, so as you put the indicator on, obviously they'll flash on there just to note, and your main beam and things. And then the steering wheel, as you'll see, I don't know whether, sorry, I can go far enough back with this just so you can spot, the centre bit doesn't move, so it just means that you're always faced with all your buttons that you need. So your Bluetooth, you got the cruise control on that side, your volume settings and things on that side as well, and obviously your horn on the bottom. That's an air freshener if you wonder what that is. You can take that out and you can buy different pods from Citroen for that. That's to obviously give you an illustration of what the screen does. Neutral, you got rev counter, and then obviously your fuel, and then your digital speedometer in the middle. Another cubbyhole space there, further storage, and further storage. So loads of storage in here. You've got automatic dimmer mirror, and then a secondary mirror there just to see right at the very back. This is a very practical car, and relatively cheap to run, I'd say, in regards to those fuel economy figures. For such a big car, I think it's really good value for money. Just looking at my notes here, see if there's any other bits that I can spot that I haven't said. I think that pretty much does conclude the spec list. I'll gladly go through Auto Trader if you want to have a look through some of the bits that it's got in addition to obviously what I've said. As I said, these cars get a thorough 122-point health check at the award-winning Honda dealership just at the front on Southport Road there. We're just at the rear of the Automart site. They get that literally in there with award-winning technicians. If you are comparing like for like, these cars have been thoroughly checked. We have minimum standards before anything goes out to assure the fact that when it goes out of here, it is a cared for, looked after vehicle, and you can buy with confidence. They have a minimum 9-month service and an MOT as well. Just so you know, when you're driving away, it's been a looked after car. We have checked it, and you've obviously got that the minimum settings for the 9 months of the service and the MOT. I'll just add it while I'm in here. It's quite a nice place to sit because of how high the windscreen is. It actually comes right the way back, so it's quite a nice airy kind of space here because you've got no pillow across the top. It's right up here. So again, just a nice place to sit. I'd say a long journey would be lovely in here, certainly for carting the family around, gobble up the miles. Big massive captain's chairs with armrests. Nice thing this. If there's any bits you want me to look at, let me know. I'll happily help you. Bid you a fabulous day. Speak to you soon. Thanks now. Bye bye.